Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. If I could, I'd like to start with some traditional thank yous. Thank you to all of our teachers and staff for putting up with us through the years, Colette and Penny in particular, because the school would fall apart without them. Thank you to the community members that have watched us grow and helped raise us. Thank you to all of you friends that have made school enjoyable. And lastly, thank you to the families. You've loved us unconditionally. You're also the ones that sent us off to kindergarten, where we started school as small, anxious kids. Some crying and clinging to our parents, others not wanting to leave at the end of the day. We took a huge step and began an adventure that would be our lives for the next several years. In Mrs. Duncan's class, I learned my cursive that has become notoriously hard to read in high school. We sang songs at the end of each day in Mrs. Ogden's. Mr. O'Leary had great cat jokes, and Mr. Carpenter always had brain teasers. Not to brag, but Drew and I were pretty awesome at them. As our adolescent years began in junior high, everything revolved around relationships. Boys discovered girls, and girls put up with us for the next 2 years, or longer for most of us. Then we finally entered high school. At last we were grown-ups, or so we thought. Time couldn't move fast enough as we anticipated the years when we could be big, cool college kids. But now I wish I had a little more time. More time to prepare, more time to be a kid, more time to be under mommy and daddy's roof. However, I have observed one very important thing in my short time at Cavalier High School. People are always searching. They search for friends, relationships, talents, the favor of superiors, and really, where they belong in this world. I'm done searching though, because I've found the most important thing, that where I belong is under the love and protection of God's right hand, among the grace of Jesus Christ. I can't begin to express the impact that God's glory has had on my life, bringing humility and a desire to honor my parents, do my schoolwork, and play my music, all in a way that's pleasing to Him. I'm also grateful for the things that Christ has done in my life, and the dependence I now know I need. It is by His power and His power alone that I stand before you today. I finished my high school years as your valedictorian because of the determination God has bestowed upon me. But that title really means nothing to me compared to the other things God has blessed my school years with. Loving friends whom I have innumerable memories with, and my youth leaders who have been essential to my understanding of the mercy and guidance of Christ. Then, I have my family. My parents, Tony and Kelly, show me the love of Christ every day. And my brothers, Travis and Reese, even if they do occasionally accompany it with some harassment, never cease to shower me with the protection of God. These are the memories and lessons that I know I will need as I leave this place, as I travel into an unknown future. And even though all of our futures have been influenced by many different factors, friends, family, media, faith, and so much more, we all have one influence in common: school. We have grown up together in this building. We've fought, laughed, and cried together. We've become athletes, musicians, bookworms, and friends, all under this roof. Once we walk out those doors today, many of our paths may never cross again. But no matter where our individual journeys take us, we will always be connected by our common past as the class of 2012. I love all of you fellow graduates, and I want you to remember where my guidance comes from. You may need it someday as well. Thank you.